Okay. Yeah, we need... Oh, we need some, landfill? Where landfill? What? Why? Why landfill? Anyway, what I want to do is, first of all, actually get these powered, which means I just need to make hella substations. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, because I got my personal robots. So yeah, I just need to walk around with substations and roboports in my pocket, and then that'll work. Also, I'm going to add a request for copper cable. Just so that I have some bonus. Yeah, they're probably taking this all immediately. Here we go. Get another roboport up. So what are our red circuits bottlenecked by right now? Oh. Still mostly bottlenecked by green. Oh, I need advanced circuits for these too. Whoops. Well, if I get some plastic, I can manually craft those, but that's still not ideal. But yeah, I can't be dropping red circuits on this like that. How are our green circuits doing? Not enough iron again. Where? Huh? Why is this so unbalanced? Oh, okay, that's why. I might actually have to start thinking about getting this patch set up sooner than I thought. Yeah, for now I'm just gonna do big wires. We'll get to there eventually as we go up here. Oh, you're not powered either. Oh, because you don't have the frickin' substation. Right. That really is just the problem right now, ain't it? But yeah, once we get that belt balancer up here, like so. No? Huh. Oh, it's because I need to use a red one. Because I've been upgrading all of them. So we actually don't have... Yeah, now it just turned light blue. I didn't realize it hadn't before. I mean, yeah, I guess... from yellow to red on all things. Should probably be what I have. Here we go. I just have it. And you know what? What if I just did like just this bit, just to see. Because we've already cut off our iron input for a minute. Oh, of course. Oh, they still work while they're waiting to be upgraded. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I feel like balancing these is necessary because they actually do split up. I probably could have done that sooner, but I don't know. It just feels right to have them both here. Wow. We are consuming one of these a lot slower than the other. My god. Yeah, we definitely need a splitter. You know what? Just for the sake of putting it through a splitter, because, I don't know, I like balance. Brain feel good when balanced. And to an extent, it does kind of need it to be instead. Because that'll put all of this backing up iron on this lane onto these lanes here. Where it is definitely needed, because we are not producing... Like, it is actually unbalanced between these two furnace stacks. Copper is looking down a little. Oh, that bit has already run out. So yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to go after a copper patch sometime sooner than I thought. Luckily, we have this one here. So in theory, I can just kind of... hit that. Let that run for a minute and clear out. And then I'll start setting down drills. And probably just make him go alongside the iron belt. Like, Hmm. What the hell happened? Oh, it hasn't caught up yet. Yeah, here it comes. We're about to get our second yellow belt in. And yeah, theoretically with this balancing, it means that, yeah, both sides are getting drained equally. Look at those red belts. That's nice. But yeah, it also means that these yellow belts are theoretically bottlenecking it now. Alright. Yeah, I mean, right now it's just Operation mass produce red circuits for base stations and roboports, substations. How's our yellow science doing? Lacking LDS again because we lack copper. Yeah, our full stack isn't on. So how's this trees doing? Oh, pretty good, actually. I don't have drills on this hotbar. That's what's missing. Yeah, I mean, I can just grab it from here and do this. Also, I need to change out my hotbar. Now that we're mass producing and upgrading all of the red belts and stuff that we can get. I'm gonna actually go have a look at that just to see how that's doing. Yeah. It's the gears that are struggling. Let me get this in here just to get those going. In this case, we're limited by splitters because we haven't been making splitters. This was the substation. No, we have the substation one. What was this going to be? I think I just put it there for stuff. Also, yeah, we have our copper assembly. So that's good. We have more yellow belts than we know what to do with. You know what? I'm just gonna... Well, yeah. Might as well get them out of the way. Oop, that was close. Ah! Mm-hmm. I know this isn't going to get filled out for a long while yet, but I just want to set it before I forget it, so to speak. Plus, it'll help me as a grid to decide where I put future stuff. And just generally help make sure that everything here is on grid. Hello. That wall is off the grid. I may have to redesign my border wall to be on the 18 by 18 grid. That's one thing that I'm definitely going to do next playthrough, whenever that happens to be. Hello. I'm setting up additional copper. I feel like the music is kind of loud. Is the music loud? I can see the volume mixer on my software, and it's definitely quieter than my voice, but is it still a little bit close, or is it good? Okay. Yeah, it just seemed loud to me, but if it's fine for you guys, it's not that loud then. I was just concerned about the you know, hearability, whatever you want to call it. Oh yeah, that's why it worked. It wasn't right up against him. I was like, I had like a dream last night or some night ago where I was like looking at this and I thought the roboports were like here, here, and here. And I'm like, wait, that doesn't work. So like I had to look and just remembered too, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's evenly dispersed between them, so there'll be like roboport in the middle of 4. Yeah. Huh. How did you end up there? Why is that the one that it picked out of all of them? Oh yeah, now our stacks are doing better. Now that I put a splitter here proper. Yeah, this iron down here is really struggling. Oh, I see. I should probably fix this. Oh, that's off-grid compared to them. Interesting. Very weird, but okay. The goals, I mean, expand the grid and the walls, and basically make this patch up here into actual defended functional base. Mostly to expand the bot mall, I guess. But yeah, mostly it was copper to boost LDS for yellow science for artillery so that I can actually fight stuff. Also, look, there's a little island for me to use for my artillery so that they can't pathfind to it for an attack. Look at that. Ah, it's just beautiful. Thank you, Terrain Gen. Don't have to do anything weird with landfill except bridge over and then get rid of it. That's a good question, though. I think... Hang on, let's see. What's something I can compare with? 2x2... Actually, yeah, this is less obscuring. Yeah. If a artillery is 3x3, I can fit one here. Or here. Yeah, 2. Why are you just damaged? Did I drive into this rock at some point? Probably, let's be real. Oh man, the fact that this yellow belt is directly on the grid is so annoying. Look at that, it's just like 5 continuous... Oh my god. If I had the grid beforehand, I wouldn't have made that mistake. Yeah, right now I just need to make drills, drills, drills. Yeah, I'm gonna set these back to 200. Ah, my back. There's a little cramp in my back muscles. Yeah, it is. Such is life. Such is Factorio. I like it. I like the slow burn, but I can understand how that might be a bit uninteresting. Uh-oh. My car! What? Oh. I just left a car out there? And they finally noticed it. Okay, fair enough. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I guess I really just want to bump up the, red circuit production as much as I can. Actually, no, it's pretty good right now. Oh, wow. Yeah, to the point where copper is once again the bottleneck. I noticed that it wasn't earlier, so we had a brief surge. Now we're going full tilt with as much as we can. Yeah, I didn't even remember that I had done that in my defense. Not much of a defense, I know, but I didn't remember it had happened. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I need to start picking up the old roboports that are off-grid. Which includes this one, actually. Because then they can just replace them as on-grid. Oh, this is horrendous. This is where the old grid meets the new grid, honestly. What is this? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Whoop. Okay. Let me grab my Roboport grid. Oh, that's awkward. Okay, I can put that one there. Which should help. Assuming they will actually get one. Here. There we go. How's that? Oh, frickle. Okay, it seems like I have to move some of these to make room for a Roboport. Where exactly? Okay, right in the copper. Well, first of all, that power pole can get out of here. But yeah, right in the copper one. I guess I'll just do a cut and put it there. And then Roboport grid. There we go. All better. Yay! Alright, now steel and advanced circuits are understandably the bottlenecks here. How is steel doing? Pretty good, all things considered. I feel like part of me wants to make these into active provider chests just so that they all end up in storage, which is right next to the bot mall. Also, now that all of these substations are up, I can dismantle these medium power poles and things will be much nicer looking. And this big one. Nice. Yeah, I know I made a planner to get rid of them, but I'm just cleaning up the immediate area around this. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Look at that grid. And look at the lack of grid. Yeah, I'm just going to keep picking up the non-gridded Roboports. Oh my god, look at this bit. What is even happening here? Okay, yeah, this one needs a substation. You know what? Yeah, I can do this. Get a few substations going in high gear. Look at the grid. Look at it, it's forming. The grid. The OCD is strong with this one. You're right. It's satisfying. It's part of why I like games like Minecraft. Yoink. Yeah, let me just craft one and then go over and get it. Oh, hello, steel. Hang on, let me let these guys get me. I'm a steel. Okay. There we go. I just want this guy to be able to charge up. Speaking of charging up. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's a good point, actually. Setting up all these roboports is going to add more strain to the network of power. So I should probably focus on crafting solars for a bit. Yeah, well, mostly it's just because I can't be bothered. I built it before I made a bunch of undergrounds, and it's just going to stay there until it's an actual problem. I'm very weird when it comes to what I choose to be organized about, and a pipe being underground when it's already not in the way is not important enough. But hey, that's one of the things that makes this playthrough unique, and why I hope it's at least somewhat entertaining. Yeah, I'll just take that, put it all here. Yeah, look at that. Nice and neat in the middle of the substations. Yeah, you can start to see the pattern actually, like, appearing. Where it's every other grid square has a roboport in it. Why are these not connecting? Is it literally because of the pipe? No, because these are connecting. Eh? Huh. Also, you can do that from remote view without robots. It's kind of interesting. I wanted to try that to find out, and I did. Sure enough. Ah, look, there's our trickle of yellow science coming through. And yeah, I now know about being able to turn off belts with wires with circuit logic. So I don't need inserters. I could just turn off the belts that are flowing into this one, but I mean, it already works. Yeah, remote view is very powerful, I will say. How is our power still doing? Oh, we're still in the clear. Even at night. Not bad. We have over a gigajoule of accumulator charge too. That's not bad at all. Yeah, I want to make some more solars and accumulators so that that grid fills out. Let's have a look. Nope. I need to turn up my green circuit request if I'm going to do that. And yeah, I think I'm gonna take these and I'm gonna actually, yeah, no, I shouldn't have them in my inventory. If I'm gonna remote view, replace some of these. I think just these two for now. Out of everything, I feel like that's what they... Because we want it right over here next to the bot mall. So it's better to cut out the travel time immediately so that it's just there in the storage. Yep. Actively provide. That is a lot of green circuits and a lot of steel, which is why I want them over here in the storage. Right, because then we can have this happen. Why do I have so much copper wire? I should really set this down to 100. This is a little silly, but it gets the excess out. Alright, is there any big gaps in the grid? Kind of. Walls. Oh, right, because we're putting down roboports out here, and now everything's suddenly in range. Oh, wow, they actually put down enough substations to get these to be online, too. That's cool. Also, I can see there's some missing. It's from there. Yeah, let me just make sure I'm shifting so that it gets rid of trees and stuff. Yeah. Honestly, I hope this is more so relaxing and enjoyable than anything else, because, I mean, I'm having a great time. Yeah, I need to get... Oh, right, the roboport grid includes substations. Yep. Yeah, I don't want to put them outside. So that's as close as I want to get. Once this extra wall is built, I'll start deconstructing the old one. Oh yeah, how is this doing up here? Still not great. We need to craft more red belt, which means we need more gear. I know I don't have buffer chests, but I do know that makes passive chests more prioritized if you turn that on. That does mean that it'll get rid of the prioritization of this. And if I turn that on, then it's just like they're competing for it again. But... Oh, wait, yeah. Now I know what this is for. Eh? Weird, but okay. I guess because of the amounts. Huh. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually just going to turn off that. No point in having them fight over it. Oh, okay. I see. Interesting. I kind of like that, actually. So why are we... we are, in fact, full on... Well, wait a minute. Because there's definitely space for more. No, not there. No, not there. Yeah, there. Still need to craft more solars, which are pining for green circuits, so I'll just throw them in here. These want gears. Yeah, I'm glad I turned this down in terms of the number of gears and circuits at once, because I do not make red splitters very much. Oh, excuse me. Let me have a sip of water real quick. Much better. Hey, look at you go. Making drills. Right. These don't have a quote-unquote real grid yet. Yeah, I need to see which one ends up backing up the most. Yeah, I think I am actually going to change all of these to be active providers. Well, no, because then it's going to fill up the whole system with tons of stuff. That'd be way too much. Whereas with this, we have a buffer, and then it stops production once the belt backs up. Speaking of which, maybe I should upgrade the whole bus to red belts. That's going to take a while, though, so I'm going to save that for once I've got, you know, this. Also, I don't think speed modules actually matter on this very much. Like, yeah, it helps, but also the ingredient limitations kind of throttle it anyway. Alright, copper still exists. Iron is actually reasonably backed up. Steel is pretty good, actually. Oh, here we go. A surge of blue science into these. Quote-unquote surge. Yeah, I definitely need to figure out a better distribution method for my science packs. Or just upgrade the sushi belt to red belts so that they get by faster. That would also work. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we have a lot of yellow belts, so you know what? For the time being, for the sake of actually being able to build it, I'm going to make these yellow belt. Which I know is silly, but it's actually... no, Control C. Whoopsie. Oh, bollocks. I have to be way more careful with that. Okay, how am I gonna shimmy this through the grid? Like that? Yeah. Doesn't place undergrounds doing that, which is a little annoying. That's gonna cut off power to the whole grid. Ah. Gotcha. There's got to be a better way to do multiple belts than this. And the better way cannot possibly just be do them one at a time so that they get automatic undergrounds and stuff. That can't be right either. I mean, I guess the real solution is just do less frickin' turns, dingus. But due to extraneous circumstances, this is mandatory. At least mostly. Okay, yes. But that's also clunky. Because then I have to make one for, like, 4 or 5 different amounts of belts. And that just seems... And, well, I can rotate it, I guess, but... That too, but I'm currently working on that, and this is a temporary solution. Just so that we have the copper coming in. We just don't have the gears to upgrade right now. Oh yeah, that means I should probably just make another gear assembler. Wait, why is this backwards? Please tell me I didn't do that anywhere else. It is. Trains, yeah. Train probably would be the real answer if my smelting wasn't literally just smooshed in around inside all of this other stuff. And also if I had bigger walls. That's part of why I want to do this, so that I have the room to shuffle everything around. But yeah, definitely I need to do this better next time I do a playthrough. What? Why are you marked for deconstruction now? What? What did I do? How did I do? Huh? Oh, I did cut instead of copy. I am a frickin' dumbass. Also, I actually have a blueprint for this. But yeah, just the little things that need a little extra. Yeah, the problem with this design of a bot mall assembler is even if I move this up one, this would still not fit as a long line through this. Either one chest is gonna bump into a substation or a bot or a roboport. Yeah, a line. I mean, it's not even providing enough iron as it is. Should I put iron in an active provider chest? No, because the gears are also in active provider chest. No, they're not. Ew. Seems like I don't have enough bots, which is a little awkward. There we go. Okay. Man. Yeah, we still haven't gotten the copper over. Hey! At least we're making some kind of progress on that front. Really? I mean, I guess both of them had to be placed, but... Oh, right, I need to frickin' manage undergrounds for this. I actually managed to forget that bit. Well, they actually did blow up the cliff with cliff explosive. Who would have known? Oh. Ugh. That would have been a pain in my ass. Boy, am I glad that just goes far enough. I have no idea if this is good or not. I'm just doing it for now. There we go. Just to have a couple. Electricity. Yeah, what I need to do is make a couple more substations. Ooh. A lot more substations. Oh, right, because I actually have copper cable in my inventory, so that it's faster to craft them. That was the whole point of adding that to my frickin' requests. Can I squeeze through these? I can. Nice. This is gonna be... There we go. I just want to get these grids attached. There's just a couple more down here, and I'll get them up and running. There we go. Solar's accomplished. I'm just gonna look at all these bots. Hang on, let me catch up real quick. There's just so many of them. Okay, that batch caught up. Let's just walk through a bit. Grid. Satisfaction. One could say that it's satisfactory. Ah! Okay, what else? Ah, son of a biscuit. Nope. And this one's not working because of that. Other than that, though, these are done. And I'll just have to upgrade them to red belts gradually over the course of however long. And then this will happen. Again, I have no idea if this is good. It's just gonna have to be how it is for now until I get these up. Because again, I'm going to upgrade this to like 2 red belts or whatever. So whatever I put here doesn't matter in the long term anyway. It matters in the medium term, but I'm not that fussed about it. Whoa. Why aren't we producing military? We're out of walls. Our wall backlog is finally out. That's what it is. Okay, time for the requestioning. Because they place it on the far lane, right? Yeah, so I'll just put it... well, this is within the electrical grid, so... And then a requester chest. Filtered with... wall. I know that's probably scuffed. But again, it's a first playthrough. Everything is scuffed. I don't care. Oh wow, we've actually filled up the 100 science buffer for yellow science. It's actually backing up on the belt. There we go, though. Yeah, so that's why I'm not really in a big rush to upgrade those belts anyway. My problem is that I've kind of just built my infrastructure in such a way that I can't expand my furnace stacks, which is very stupid of me. But it's what I did. Pain. So in theory, I should, like, bring these belts all the way down instead of bringing them over. Yeah. I suppose I could put that up here then once I engulf it with the walls. And yeah, it's a good grid positioning. Bit wonky, but it's good. Overall, I would say. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just slowly advance this. until these roboports go all the way up. Yeah. Also, this is now done, so we can start to pick up these medium electric poles. I'll probably concrete stuff later once I actually feel like it. Yeah, hundreds of furnaces. That doesn't surprise me at all. Wait, you're not powered? Well, you're not on the grid anyways, so... Yeah. We'll see how it pans out. And there goes all that yellow science buffer now that the military is back up. And yeah, this is plenty of speed for now. We're bottlenecked by our crafting rate of military science, so... I'll have to deal with that inevitably. Oh, cool. If you're hovering over a requester chest, it highlights what bots are assigned to it. With green. Look at them. There they go. That's cool. Now I'm thinking. What's the next thing that I want to bot mall? I got copper wire, got iron gears. I've got green circuits. I got mining drills, I got roboports, I got substations, solar panels, accumulators, and red belt stuff. That really feels like the essentials have been taken care of for the most part. Oh yeah! Well, I don't need pipes here because I have this entire pipe setup. So I have all these. They're already in a provider chest. So we should be good in terms of pipe. Furnaces, maybe? I'm not really expanding furnaces right now, though. As unproductive as that might be. I just don't want to mess with my belts again after the nightmare that was just this. Speaking of which, why are you not... God damn it. Double god damn it. Okay. Modules, I guess. Yeah, the frickin' underground belts didn't have enough to belt at all. Oh, beacons. Oh my god. I completely forgot about beacons. Yeah. No, you're right. There we go. One for each level 1 beacon. Or each level 1 module and beacons. What tab are beacons under? Do I not have beacons unlocked yet? Hang on. Oh no, I don't. I don't have purple science, so I can't get beacons. I guess I could think about how to produce purple science while I wait. How to purple? Let's see. No. Let's go you here. Here we go. All right, what the frick is the research? Rails, furnaces, I see. Well, that's why you told me to make those, because I need them for this. Okay, you know what? I'll do a scuffed bottom all purple science just so that we have n amount of it that exists. Let's see. Rails? Should be under logistics, right? Yeah, rail. Oh, I need an iron rod one then. Ugh. First time making iron sticks via non-handcrafting, by the way. And then, what else was it? It was, oh, productivity modules and electric furnaces. Yeah, there we go. Now I just need to do bop boop beep bop beep boop bop beep bop borp. There we go. That ought to do. Yeah, you were gonna be beacons, but I guess you can be purple science now. Screw it. A singular assembler of purple science is going to be a pain. Painfully slow, agonizingly slow, borderline tormentuous for you guys, but again, it is very much a band-aid solution. Until I have all of that upper area. Once I have this claimed, then I'll start making purple science in earnest. This is just so that we have the ability to make... Yeah, the laziest build for being the worst science. Who knows? Maybe that's a true statement. But yeah, I'm just putting it on here, on the opposite lane from yellow science. Filter, purple. And then I need my red wire to you. Enable, disable, purple. 100. There we go. Well, yeah, look, stuff. We're putting rails in it. Yeah, look! Yeah, purple science does seem a bit of a pain in the boot, hey. You need a lot of advanced circuits to make this stuff. This needs advanced circuits. This needs advanced circuits. This does not, but it needs steel, so frick you. Oh my god. Thinking. Right, I need to make some of you. Which needs steel and circuits again. Yoink. We need fast inserters too. Baby steps, one step at a time. However much it takes. Ah, I need more flamethrower turrets. That's something that I actually do want a significant amount of. You know what, in fact, I'm actually going to walk back over to the main storage. Ooh, look at that yellow science. Yeah, I'm gonna just walk over to the steel chest, just so that it's easier for the bots to give it to me. Huge steel demand, yeah. Honestly, that steel stack is the one that's most likely to be able to be easily expanded just because of the fact that it's pointing downwards like this. In theory, I could fudge the grid. Actually, the grid is already fudged. This is not where it should be. Nor is this. Oh god. Okay, yeah, this bottom row of roboports was off-grid. Yeah, because it would be cut off by this, which would be a pain in the butt. So with this. Yeah, that's not ruining any logistics by being there. Huh. Like. Yeah, I don't know, actually, if... Nope. I don't think, Yeah, underground no reach thee that far. I can do that, though. Is it a bit stupid? Yes. Does it fix the problem? Also yes. Kind of funny, but what works. Annoying problems require the funniest solutions. Truer words never spoken. Look at that backup of steel. It almost looks like I have a full yellow belt of steel, and then nope. Yeah, the main problem is that this is off the grid. If it was on grid, maybe it would work. But I'd have to forego RoboPort coverage inside the stack, I think. And that's the main issue, the main conceit of the problem. You know what? I'm leaving that just because it's funny. Random underground. I love the bits where you can start to see the grid forming and like clashing with the original grid or the non-grid. It's just like branches of a tree or roots. All right, have good. Oh, look, purple science. Well, this wouldn't have any in it either, but... I don't see anything on the belt yet, which means that there's been no bot taking this passive provider chest. So you know what? Because it's a science, I'll make it active. For the sole reason of, you know... it should always be being put into the labs. I don't know, it kind of makes sense to me. Also, it's a purple chest for purple science, so it just feels appropriate. There he is. You can see him, just a little bit of green. And doink. Hey, why are you putting them into storage? What the actual frickle? Okay, I guess I need a request from buffer. Oh, I haven't set up the frickin' group, that's why. I'm stupid. And also request from buffer chest, just so it's the highest priority that it can be. Are you fucking stupid? There we go, purple. Our first little batch. Yoink. Uh-oh. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to let that lie. Yeah, I guess I did always split it up into 2 separate belts. Weird. But yeah, it's just gonna be like 5 belts. 5 items, so whatever. When you have actual production. Ah, it's a frickin' red circuit shortage again. God damn it. You know what? Screw it. I don't care if it's cursed. I don't care if it's illogical or anything. I'm just straight up making an advanced circuit assembler. Right up there. If it's slow, I don't care. It'll do a little bit. But, yeah, I really do need to just worry about our green circuit production. These are all working. Maybe I should give them productivity modules? Just so that we get more out of them? There we go. Yeah, I feel like that works. And we are making them, we just don't have the red circuits for them. Oh, they actually did fill them up. It reduces speed, though. And it's so mid that... Yeah, I think I am actually going to tab these out for speed instead. How do I... At least these aren't wasted because they're science products. What? What the f... Something's bugged. What the hell was that? Yay, purple science. Hi again. There goes more speed modules. Yeah, that's much faster, actually. 6-second crafting time. Is that with the speed modules? Because it's double plus 20%. It's 40% faster. It's almost half as much time. Almost double speed. What? Uh-oh. Good thing we have our wall built. Also, look at all that copper. Also, yeah, this is incredibly stupid. I mean, it is fueling all the furnace. It is filling them all up with copper. So, like, we are not bottlenecked by the belt here. Our bottleneck is our furnaces. So we're just gonna have to deal with that. You know what? What if we do that? Is that enough? Also, maybe upgrading these to red belts would help, because sometimes these do have to hold for a second, but it's not that long, so I guess it wouldn't really do that much. Looks like it's just enough to get that bottom left 3 set of wire assemblers going. Which means our entire copper supply is being pumped into that if we do it like this. Which means nothing down the belt gets any copper, which is not acceptable. So unfortunately we have to split it here. Which means our green circuit production is not at full power. I really do wish it was easy to just pick up and move a belt, like flipping this. But we're still using this copper patch. But yeah, I really do feel like I'm going to have to, in order to expand things, have the belts... Whoa! Damn, that looks cool, actually. That is really neat. Oh, that's why it's missing landfill and stuff. Anyway. Converge. Oh yeah, it is really dark. It's not that dark on my monitor, which is the weird part. So I don't know what's going on with my recording software to make it so dark. Yeah, it really is just our red circuit production that needs to be better. What does it take to make modules of level 2? Processing units. Well, well, well. Huh. I guess we're producing LDS enough that we're actually getting through our backlog of processing units. Or we would be if we had enough copper coming in. Hey. Yeah, I don't know how this one bottle got passed and it hasn't been joined by any others since... I guess it's just within grabbing range? I don't know. No, it's just fast enough to grab them all. I don't know what happened at that one time then. There are some of these that are out of red science. My god. Hmm. I just want to see it go faster. That's really all there is to it. Mostly I'm just waiting for artillery to finish researching. That's the main reason I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm gonna put it all on a little island. I'm gonna make a bunch of ammo, and I'm just gonna blast everything in sight. Okay, wow, red belts are a lot faster than yellow belts. My goodness. It's literally double. Why are they not delivering them to this chest? I mean, they kind of are, but not from storage. We have that many gears. Why is no one doing it? I don't get it. Ah, now that I have purple science, I could theoretically get this. No, there's got to be better purple science things to grab first. Like automation 3. Yeah, that seems pretty important. Beacons. Logistics 3, even before that. The level 3 modules. And lab speed. Oh! Really? Huh. I didn't realize these were prerequisites for a rocket. Well, we'll get to that. Space science. These are the texts that require space science. And you know what? Without space age, there's only one infinite research that consumes all science packs that are non-space age, and it's follower robot count. It's the only one that consumes yellow, purple, space, military, all at the same time. All the other ones either don't have purple or don't have military. This is the only other one where purple and military overlap. And I just find that so funny. So this is the true, like, SPM benchmark test research for base game Factorio now. And it's the one thing that I never see anybody use, the frickin' combat robots. Yeah, I'm probably going to time-lapse this if I ever edit this footage. That's why I'm just kind of sitting here. Yay! Alright. Now, why the heck did I not see any yellow signs? Oh, okay, it's just coming along. Hey, more purple signs. Nice timing. Oh, hey, a second bottle is joined to the first one and being way past the inserter. And yeah, our walls are more than fine in terms of quantity. Funnily enough, yeah, yellow signs is our bottleneck right now, not purple. And that is because, mainly because of our green circuit supply and our copper supply in general. Yeah. So yeah, what I have learned is that I need to frickin' keep my supply of ore belts out of the way of where I intend to expand my furnace stacks, because right now that is the main pain in my ass when it comes to actually expanding these. You know what? I'm actually going to put these back to yellow just because... just because it's annoying to not have enough red belts yet. And I can't wait for this patch to be depleted. Honestly, with how much copper we're making from that other patch, I may as well just disassemble this now, get it out of the way, and expand our copper production. Yeah. I'll wait for this belt. Prioritize the left input so that it drains real quick. And then once that happens, I'll turn that off. And then, yeah, I think I am going to genuinely have to just drag these belts way down. I guess I should make a yellow underground assembler. And yeah, it just has that one stack for its output. And yeah, I mean, I guess I gotta do the same thing with the coal belt. Yeah, the copper will go down straight. soon. You are doing it right. That's the greatest achievement name in the universe. I'm kind of sad that Square-esque missed that. Oh well, maybe he'll watch the VOD later. Laziest bastard might be, or lazy bastard. Sorry, I got my wires mixed up with a reference to it in a video title from, Dosh. But that achievement name is pretty great too. I don't know, I think that's a little better. You are doing it right. Something about that just feels extremely funny. Yeah, I'll just pick these up now. Damn it. Ugh. Ah. Nope, that's not going to work either. Oh, now that we've got our smelting back up. Theoretically. This should help. Oh, you son of a bitch. You know what, real quick, I actually do want to grab the bot speed. And then I'll go with... I don't know, actually. I think I'll just leave it at that for now. Why aren't you being taken over? I think I just don't have enough logistics robots. Which is kind of crazy to think about. No, I'll think about adding more next stream. Missing red circuits, that's all there is to it. We really just have to get more. Yeah. Our solar is actually almost done, which is crazy. Actually, yeah. Hey. Wow, we actually have a lot of roboports. In fact, we're actually backing up on red circuits in the roboport assembler. I mean, that's good. Means I can do this. But I still need the substations to go brrr. Alright, how are these looking? Pretty good. Yeah, we need to upgrade these. Look at that go. Whoa. We're actually getting the red belt filled up, which is the cool part. Still need a few more furnaces. Wait, I have 2 belt inputs and 2 belt outputs here. Something about it still doesn't feel right. Yeah. These belts can take this much iron. Because otherwise, the way I was doing it, I was basically feeding 1.5 stacks into steel, which I think is too little for circuits. Yeah, our circuit surge is coming down the pipeline now. So that should get our red circuit production going a little bit more than, well, that. It really is always just red circuits being slow to craft. You just gotta build way more of it than you think you do. Yeah, now our belts are actually saturated. We'll see how that does. Just a bit of extra iron in. Oh, I should have waited. That way it actually gets built. That's funny, though. Yeah, I do need to extend this stack next. The problem is I have to be able to remove this wall, which I currently can't. Oh, look at that grid. It's beautiful. Wow, we actually have a straight up backlog of purple science. Yellow science really is the main bottleneck. Ah, it's no longer LDS. It's now entirely... Oh. Why aren't you on the grid? What happened? Is that like a one tile zone where it's not covered? Fine, I'll just put that there for its sake for now. Not that it matters, because there's nothing being stored in it. Because green circuits. Again. As is per the usual. Because copper. If I can get that to be red, will that put in enough of a items per second to get this to be a full yellow belt at least? Well, we'll have to see. But it is looking better. Woo! Yeah, things are looking up. And yet again, it's the frickin' gears. Over 1,000 things are missing construction material. Bzz. But yeah, I'm still not using up even all of my labs with my science per minute production. I'm barely using even 2 because of how abysmal my yellow production is. Because of how abysmal my green production is. I think I need to leave the stream here, honestly. It's just getting to the point where I'm just sitting around waiting for stuff to happen. And it's past time, so at this rate it's just never going to end. I have to call it somewhere.